But after 4 years, my lord, we are extremely sorry for the affairs, my lord.
We apologize, Your
We
Lordship, because
apologize to your lordship on behalf of
this attitude
my
No,
something.
he's always like that.
He's always.
This is unlikely.
Every
So,
court,
Each and every court,
each and every
my lord.
court.
So therefore, I will not lose my
My lord,
temper.
we are very sorry, my lord. We have to, my lord. Yes.
We're
The
surprised
problem
because
is,
we have
he-
never,
he-
Lord,
the senior understood the issue.
Yes.
In a contempt, the short order was in a contempt petition, the learned judge found no contempt. But after instead of dismissing it, he says disposed of, and he ordered status quo. So if it is not order of punishment, appeal under 19(1) of the contempt of court not maintainable. But our division bench, larger bench of the Calcutta High Court, several other high courts, including Supreme Court, says if in exercise of contempt jurisdiction, an order exceeding the jurisdiction is passed, that order is appealable as an intra-court appeal.
Right.
That is why under clause 15 they filed it. It went before Justice Dabangshu Basak division bench. Their lordships released it for want of determination. The department listed it before us. So so senior said, all right, this is my submission, I sit down. This man is raising his voice. All to do.
this habit, Lordship.
He's always
So
like,
legal certainty,
This
na?
hate, my lord, hopeless, my senior.
It's a loss to
Lordship,
legal
kindly
certainty
sit down.
also.
More
he's
surprising,
saying that.
Lordship.
Very, very
My lord,
unfortunate
voice
today, I mean,
we never
hate, my
expect.
lord. We
My
never-
Lord is losing temper at any point of time. For a
Also,
fraction of a
Last
second,
4 years,
we have
I
not
have seen, my lord.
come across.
Lordship, I
That
never
is why
seen, my lord.
there is no point. He is not.
Lordship, I beseech you, Lordship, my lord, don't eye the PP, my lord.
No, no.
Don't eye the PP.
Lordship.
This is your
Okay. Thank you very much.
My lord, in this matter, I am for the petitioner, led by Mr. Vikas Ranjan Bhattacharya, my lord.
Who?
This
My
is contempt petition.
My Lord, here that up to Supreme Court, my Lord, the order was confirmed.
Will you allow me?
He thought we will release the matter. Why we should release? That is the tactics.
Adjunct Sanidai.
Lordship,
Yes.
Lordship, that's the
That is his tactics.
Yeah.
Yes, what happens, sir?
Well,
Now?
this matter on 13 February, your lordship specifically directed to the managing director to comply your lordship's order. Thereafter, they filed a report. From the report I filed, they did not at all comply. It is absolutely again aggravated contempt because he has imposed that is a fresh appointment. But your lordship's observation, as well as I have got the award, that is the regularization. They issue the appointment as absorb and regularize, but they have issued the fresh appointment. Can you see the report, my lord? On probation basis, why? How?
Where is the report?
They have filed the
My Lord,
report.
we're filing, Lord, the report as on date. Because every day development is there, my Lord's observations. are
I
there.
have received that is 13th
So, my
March
Lord, yes,
report.
yes. Yes, kindly accept it. Here, my Lord, out of 22, my Lord, 18 persons appointment letter has been issued. They refuse to accept.
The reason
My
is
Lord,
why?
that they are saying they want regularization.
Yes.
This appointment is not as per observation of my Lord.
No.
So far as my Lord direction is concerned, my Lord, 22 persons, out of 22 persons, 18 to be appointed. Now, my Lord, out of 18, 14 have been given appointment, and another 4, my Lord, their date of the age could not be ascertained, so that is hanging. 4 persons. And another 6 died, their compensation to be awarded, that my Lord, time is there, my Lord's observation is there. So far as 18 persons are concerned, my Lord, we have issued appointment letter. They have, my Lord, last page, kindly come to the report. They are refusing. What they are saying, last page, Lordship, we the undersigned received your establishment order number such and such. Your letter is an aggravated contempt. Instead of absorbing all as regular employees, you have issued a fresh appointment letter, which is a deliberate violation of Honorable Court's order. We would be constrained to move court for such an act of
But,
aggravated contempt. In view of the above, we cannot accept the appointment letter and urge you to issue fresh appointment letters abiding by the Honorable Court's order. So this is last page, my Lord, observation.
Last week,
What I
my
am
Lord, kindly
submitting, Lordship, I filed this report. I have given to this report to them. If they want to file any exception to this, let them file.
No,
No.
why? My Lord, I am asking you myself.
Second,
No, let them accept.
the award of the labor court, what was the award?
To,
It is
issue, to give appointments to all these, my Lord,
as
income
regular
tax.
employees
Yes.
from the date on which they were terminated.
As regular and permanent employee, as regular employee.
So you may issue the appointment order, but the notional benefit should be calculated from retrospective effect.
Very well, as you Lordship will deserve, but we have given, but they are refusing it. They could have,
That is correct, sir. Because it is a fresh appointment, you put them on probation.
Yes.
That is wrong.
I will get you. Why
So
provision?
what we can do, madam, we will ask all your clients to accept the appointment. We will set aside the probation.
Yes.
On the next hearing, they will make a fresh order as to how the award will be implemented.
Yes, Lord.
Because without prejudice, you accept.
Let the
Lordship,
provision be removed.
I'm beseeching
Yes,
before
Lord.
Lordship.
Then I have nothing to say, my Lord.
Lordship, since we have not complied substantially, Lordship may not be the 100% as they are saying, my Lord, also be there may be some, my Lord, shortcomings. We are also taking note
All
of
right,
it,
see.
the benefit.
But, my Lord, one thing I will appreciate.
Well, one thing, madam, the State Transport Corporation is financially
Doing.
completely out, completely gone. NBSTC, at
Will
least here, something is running.
Non-existent.
There is no funds at all.
No funds.
And you see in fact, the tram drivers and everybody is crying. Salary is not disbursed on time. Their suppliers are not being paid.
Yes.
Now they are not
In every
paid.
way, Lordship.
But
Every time they are asking the
my Lord,
government,
kindly appreciate. We are
pay.
my Lord, kindly appreciate one thing. We are suffering since 2014. 2014.
All
Now,
right. Please,
another thing, Lord, regarding
wait. Please
regarding
hear.
the issue of the appointment letter, my Lord, other portion who have already expired and who have already caused the age one.
That is
They
taken
your
note of.
losses
My Lord,
specifically
observed.
directed.
We'll go stage by stage.
No,
We
another
have heard. Yes.
madam, 60 to 65 years, Lordship, madam. So, my Lord, Lordship, kindly clarify, madam, 60 to 65 years, we have to stop with there.
Correct.
That Lord, let it.
My Lord, let them direct to
They-
pay the compensation. How? Otherwise, they will
That is
survive.
Definitely.
my Lord, allowed time. That is there. Their
How
assessment.
now, Lord? Kindly appreciate one thing,
No,
Lord.
my Lord,
We
my
have
Lord,
submitted. We have already submitted. We have submitted into whatever details they have asked me.
Yes,
We have submitted all documents, the
Uh,
legal air certificate, everything. But till now,
uh,
no, not a
orders
single
have been
certificate
passed
has
in
been
this
paid.
contempt application from time to time.
Police.
According to the respondent contempt, they have complied with the order and direction issued by this court while affirming the award of the 7th Industrial Tribunal in case number 49/2A within bracket 2 of 2012. Copy of the establishment order number 112 dated 11th March 2025 has been placed before the court. The applicants have refused to receive the order on the ground that the order states it to be a case of fresh appointment. And they have sent a letter stating that the action of the respondent contemptor is a case of aggravated contempt. We have perused the establishment order number 112 dated 11th March 2025. Though appointments have been given to 18 persons in various posts, it has been stated that the 18 persons will remain on probation for a period of 1 year, and after successful completion of the period, their service will be brought under regular establishment. This condition cannot be imposed in the appointment order, since what is being implemented, what is required to be implemented is the award of the industrial tribunal, which directs the applicants before the tribunal, who are the applicants here, who were treated as contract laborers, to be made as employees of the North Bengal State Transport Corporation. This order of the tribunal was affirmed by the division bench. Therefore, the respondent contemptor has to treat the treat all the 18 persons as regular employees, and the clause directing them to be remain in probation for 1 year is set aside. The next aspect which has to be seen is as to how the past period should be reckoned. Since the appointment order is yet to take effect, we direct the 18 persons who are the applicants to accept the establishment order number 112 dated 11th March 2025 and join the appointed post without prejudice to their rights and contentions in this contempt application. They are not required to remain on probation as the said condition has been set aside. On the next hearing date, the respondent contemptor shall file a report in the form of an affidavit as to how they propose to implement the award of the 7th Industrial Tribunal in its letter and spirit. That is, the employees would be entitled to be treated as employees of the North Bengal State Transport Corporation with effect from the date on which they were taken as contract employees. This is how the award of the Industrial Tribunal has to be implemented, which award has been confirmed by the division bench, and the specially petition filed against the same was also dismissed. So, therefore, we direct the applicants to accept the appointment order and joins the respective post within 1 week from the date of receipt of the server copy of this order, and all the 18 persons shall be permitted to join the respective posts, and they shall not be placed under probation.
Lordship, kindly excuse me, my lord. 14 has been, my lord, given appointment. 8 out of 8, my lord, they cannot give any age proof. That's the problem we are
The
suffering.
Your lordship
18,
specifically
Kindly, my
directed
lord,
60,
clarify
65.
and give us the date.
out of the 18 persons, 4 persons have to submit document in proof of their age. As soon as it is submitted, they will be also permitted to join. First, let them join, madam.
Yes.
And age is also, my lord, crossing 60. 60
to
Clarify.
65.
Lordship on earlier
We have
occasion.
Possible fix that
Madam,
age is
it is
question.
the retirement age is 65. You
Yes.
can't work beyond that.
I know.
60.
But till now they are
Lordship,
65.
Lordship,
Have not crossed the 65.
Oh.
So who are
Lordship,
not
clarify. We are
Madam,
bound to comply.
who are not crossed
Above 60, we have no, my lord, norms, circular, nothing.
Oh,
of this.
your retirement age is 60.
60.
So how, what to do,
Needless to
Lordship, kindly
state,
give us the way.
if on verification of the age of the 18 persons, it is found that any of them have crossed the age of 60 years, the question of granting them employment would not arise.
Fine.
However, the benefits which will accrue to them based on the award has to be computed and given to them. It will be done
No.
after the
Forgetful, Lordship.
Milord, one thing, Milord, can
report
you
in
allow
the form of an affidavit is filed by the appropriate authority of the respondent contempt.
But Milord, regarding other, Milord, kindly allow me. That is already who are the cross the age limit, over age it.
Pardon?
Someone, 6 persons already crossed the age limit. Another 7 persons expired. So how they will survive? So they are entitled to get the compensation. Your lordships kindly direct them to pay some compensation, as in earlier occasion your lordship directed. On that basis, we have submitted all legal certificate, every documents.
My lord, observation is there, time is there, Lordship. Lordship granted much more time. Time আছে।
কতদিন আছে?
Assessment.
Time already crossed.
কত time ছিল?
Oh, earlier that age aspect you have rejected.
65 years.
That last paragraph you said. Then what about the dependent of the deceased employee?
My lord was pleased to observe the compensation amount has to be, my lord, made
Ah.
calculation. Time has been extended, allowed.
By the
My lord,
next
we shall
hearing
work
date,
out on this with the
the
company.
compensation amount payable to the dependents of the deceased workman shall be disbursed and reported before this court.
Well, regarding age is concerned, my lord.
That is already rejected. Lordship correctly pointed out.
So, my lord, how we are assessed, my lord, that is the lordship kindly clarify.
Lordship,
my lord.
kindly clarify this.
Lordship,
Kindly allow us to work
I
so that
beseech your
we can have my lord's
See,
observation
you have
reports.
allowed people to work till 65.
Lordship.
Therefore, you raise this contention. Proof of age you receive, you accept, allow them to work. Once they go and sit inside, things will settle down. next hearing we will clarify.
And regarding compensation, Mali, kindly direct them.
They have directed, madam. What else
Yes,
to
yes,
do?
it's directed to
Or we'll,
Initially, there was a
wait,
time-
one thing. Even if you send him to jail, you will not get. It is like cutting a golden goose.
I do not want to send jail my lord, because of
What
our
a
purpose
managing
is not
director
fulfilled.
can do. His salary itself is not being paid properly.
employees are not correct.
That is one side, but
And you ask your learned friend, his fee bill is not settled.
and Miller,
Our fees.
for 2 years, Lordship, it should not say so.
See what to do.
Every corporation is saying thing. In
Everybody, central
every
government,
sphere, in every sphere.
central government,
STC,
central government standing
Every
also.
development corporation, I am appearing, they are not paying anything. Employees are not getting salary. I am not also paying.
But that is the one part, but constitutional authorities above all will have to abide by it. We'll have to follow it up.
followed by
For
the
a my lord's observation,
order passed by
we
the.
are
My lord,
trying
can you
our
give
best.
Date, my lord, next date, my lord, other-
After how many?
How much time you want? After it will come after vacation,
3 months, Lordship, at least.
probably we'll fix it.
Well,
Because-
3 months lordship can see because award compensation there is
Other things.
several things.
They are joining.
No, we
They are joining first. They are joining
Regarding
first.
joining, I have
Why they are
question. Like,
already
who are
there?
not getting
We are
employment.
we list it on 1st July.
First
Fine.
July. In the meantime, they will pay
They'll
something.
pay, they'll
Yes,
pay.
yes, definitely. Why not?
My instruction is that just now my learned friend has submitted before a law office that 80% will continue their work. Now, actually 22%.
No, out of 22, we have said, out of 22, Lordship, 4, they are no. The
No,
yet
no.
to
alive.
substantiate. And 18, 14 appointment letter has been given. And other, my lord, 3%, they could not give
Why don't
anything.
you give it for all 18? Sir, and the
My
age
lord,
group
kindly-
all is like
22 members.
all 18 appointments.
My lord,
Not 18,
my lord,
22.
my lord's observation would be our support only.
All right. That
Your
4,
lordship
what
on
about?
earlier occasion of
Wait, madam.
22.
What about that 4?
Let us work out my lord's observation. We have got it. My lord, let us,
What about the
let me
4?
come with the next day, Lordship. Let me come with the next day. In the meantime, at least everything.
problem solved.
All right.
my
First join, madam. 18 people,
Let
let
them
them
join.
join.
Your lordship on earlier occasion specifically mentioned 22%. Now my learned friend misleading your lordship.
No,
that
no,
18.
this is
How?
how can I? Report is here. My lord, may I read it?
Your
May I
lordship
read it?
said that.
Please read it because I cannot say anything of my own. Please. Our report is this. It may be noted that out of these 18, 4 numbers of persons did not produce any document, not even documents of age, but on the basis of the date of birth, as had been provided by the earlier agency, it was presumed that their age was still below 60 years, and as on that date, the issue of the appointment letters were issued, and hence appointment letters were issued accordingly. On presumption basis, we have issued. So we say you give us your documents as proof.
But
For-
then, sir, that document will be with you because they were engaged as casual laborers way back in 2014.
My lord, make one observation, irrespective of production of any document, irrespective of age, give us some support because our officers will be hanged later
All
on.
right.
Later
With regard to four other employees, it appears that they have not been issued appointment orders on the ground that no document has been produced by them to prove their age. It is the award of passed by the industrial tribunal is after adjudication of the dispute, and it was an admitted fact that all 22 employees were contract employees under the respondent contempt law. Therefore, at this distance of time, it would be inappropriate for the respondent to raise the issue regarding age. Therefore, we direct that appointment letter shall also be issued to the 4 other employees as well. Namely, in total 22 employees, and all of them shall be allowed to join, and there shall be no condition that they shall be on probation. On the next hearing date, other issues will be sorted out
Grateful Lordship.
upon the report in the form of the affidavit filed by the respondent.
And also kindly, my lord, do us one favor, kindly direct to the state government, the finance department to accept it also because they are approving,
that is their
not
brother.
approving. Kindly, my lord,
Since the
observe it.
finance department
that
of
they
the
can
government
also
of West Bengal is required to grant the necessary approval, this direction shall be communicated to the government so that appropriate orders of approval is granted is granted.
All restrictions
earlier.
could be,
Yes,
my lord, lifted by
I'm
by the financial department of the government. Kindly, my lord, make one observation. That's the
And
involvement.
Deep blue flag, my lord.
Grateful one.
Grateful, my
As
lord.
well as my clients also grateful to your lordship.
If
Yes,
them
yes,
join
of
takes-
course.
No, no, we
They
want
will go,
also
they will
to
go.
comply. They are our employee,
they
our
will
citizens.
If them join takes up,
Go and
only
try.
they